You ever go to
anything.
summer camp?
Summer camp? No. I went to a Catholic. I got confirmed 2 years in a row, so that was like my version of summer camp.
Like at a church?
Yeah, you go when you're. So a Catholic has to get confirmed to eat the plastic wafer.
Yeah.
To eat the fucking poker chip every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like a 2-year thing. So I had to go to this camp for 2 years.
And do what? Pray?
The first time was like, yeah, just like working in teams and like doing trivia about Jesus. And then the second one was like really dramatic. There's all these like, group prayer sessions in this old wooden chapel with no chairs. I just remember my back hurting the whole time because we were just sitting on the floor.
Fuck yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. Confirmation that shit was crazy because the ending moment was like they put a blindfold on me and then walked me around, and some girl had to like read me a bunch of religious stuff. And
Wait, really?
yeah, it was I think that was like specific to my goofy ass church. And I remember doing it and like lifting up the blindfold at one point, and the girl was like, yeah, this shit is weird, you can just leave it off. And then when we got to like the adult supervision part, she's like, all right, just throw it back on for this.
This is on last episode. I be praying Cody and Noel find God one day. They are such loving brothers. You can see Christ in them. Like he is in all of us, and it feels like they want to know him, but they live in such a tough environment to be introduced to the gospel, I feel. Cody and Noel, I hope you see this, and if you giggle at it, like, what the fuck is this clown on? Just know I love you boys on a God made you in his image, and your life matters so much to me type energy. Which I guess is a nice comment.
Ryan is buckling up over here because Ryan is actually a Splinter Cell agent from the Christian church.
I got jumped in when I was like 17.
Yeah.
You got what?
He got jumped in when he was 17.
Baptized, like you guys were talking about.
How'd that happen? How'd you get jumped in?
Got baptized because I was fucking with Jesus heavy.
At 17?
Found it late, man.
That's pretty late, bro.
Found it late.
What got you into it?
I didn't have any friends because I moved to a new town, and they were pretty...
Ryan, you made it sad. Just stop.
You know it's a sin to throw full cans of drinks at people.
No, that's actually in the Bible.
You know Jesus looks down on that shit.
Nah, he looks up to that. That's Deuteronomy 4:17. And then he said, throw this can, for it shall be the vessel.
Throw thy can.
For it shall be the vessel which he sees him. Appreciate the Jesus wishes, man.
Yeah.
That's what we get for talking about the Christian rappers.
Oh my God, we didn't talk.
We never
about
talked
this.
about that, bro. They went
never
in on
reflected
you.
on
They
it.
went in on you, dude.
Wait, did they really?
All of them were like, Cody, let's start a conversation. Let's have a dialogue about this. Because you were the one when I was reading those captions, like, does Christian rap go harder than secular?
Yeah.
And you were the one that was like, no. No. Wasn't Creed a Christian group?
Yeah, they were. And they go hard as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think some,
maybe I was misguided on that. But I do think it's funny. We continued to have a conversation after that. And they cut the clip right at me saying, no.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's have a conversation.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Christian outlets cherry picking a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Shots fired. JK, I'm not a Christian hater, but they're going to leave that part out.
Let's give them some context on what we're talking about.
I was referring to Christian artists that undeniably one for one replicate modern artist sounds. So it doesn't sound like their own individual like angle on music. It just sounds like one person in particular, the songs are 1-to-1 for Travis Scott. Like undeniably his style, they sound like Travis songs through and through. And he's just rapping about God. And it's like
Yeah. But I'm saying back up for a second, because we just got to give them some context on what we're talking about. Basically, like that one episode,
Oh, right. I
like
see
late
Christian-
last
Go
year,
ahead.
we just talked about Christian rap for whatever reason. Like, what even brought it up?
Oh, because I was saying in my algorithm, I was getting a lot of Christian rappers just populating, and it had all those
right.
funny
So
captions.
we like kind of goofed on Christian rap for a second, and then we didn't like it was like a 5-minute thing, and then we moved on or whatever. And then like over the course of the next like 3 weeks, we got clipped by like every single big Christian rapper, and all of them did this same video where they clipped that us talking about it, and then it would be them. It'd be like Cody and Noel, like let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And then they would go on some monologue about like why we were wrong or something, and then ask us to like have an open dialogue with them.
Mhm.
But every single one of them did it, and they were all the exact same.
Yeah.
And I just think it was funny that like you just never know what is gonna get just random attention, you know?
Yep.
Especially nowadays, like on social media, with all these like guys of the week randomly popping off.
Yeah.
It's like we could think we were like said the funniest thing in the world, and then 3 days later, some like bit of us talking about Christian rap goes viral on the Christian rap social media scene. You know what I mean? And we're like, what the fuck? Why is this getting so much attention? It literally was like an afterthought.
Yeah, I became familiar with the acronym CHH, which is Christian hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you can make music about God, but I think it's got to be in your own style. There's this one dude, he's making these extremely Bieber-esque songs,
Okay.
like Bieber mid-career. And it's like, you know,
I mean,
and South Park did this whole thing about how sometimes like religious music can sound sexual, especially if it's about Jesus.
Yeah.
And yeah, this dude's music, it's really hard to discern because he'd be like, you know, he's in me, you know, just like
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. It's just funny. We were just getting torn to shreds by all these, or I guess I was,
yeah, they were mad at
by
you.
all these
though.
Christian rappers. They were pissed.
They were mad at you.
They were pissed.
Because in their videos, some of them would talk about us, but they specifically say, Cody, let's have a dialogue. Because you hit it with that no.
No, but because it doesn't. I'm fine doubling down on this. To me, it doesn't hit as hard as regular rap. So they would all take that clip of me saying no, and they would stitch their song behind it.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
like, okay, kind of proving my point.
If you're a Christian, you know, this is, do your thing by all means.
Listen, I'm willing to, if I ever get confirmed one day,
That's Catholic, though.
then that's what?
That's Catholic. That's a very different vibe.
I think you said that's Catholic. Stop capping, bro. What are
Yeah.
you, Catholic or something?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so how they worship God is very different. Yeah, like baptism as a Christian, you choose, but like, yeah, when you're born in the Catholic Church. So Catholic churches are all those clips where like the fucking priests like drop the baby in like the bowl of water.
I do think about those videos of the priests like almost dropping the babies. You ever seen that? Like every time I hold my kid, I think about that. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I see, this is unfortunate because this guy's got, you know, he's got a Midwest father's appearance. I would trust it. Some woodworking hands.
And he seems to be pretty gentle thus far.
Yep.
There's some
Until-
videos where they like, grab him by the feet and they like dunk him in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, those are the Italian ones. Look at his face. He's like, yikes. They shouldn't have put that fucking jacuzzi jet in the baptism tub. That wouldn't have happened to him.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Fuck.